Hi guys, it's Lynn Smythe from the Creative Cottage. Thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way you'll receive notices of any time I upload a new video. Um, at the bottom of this video, you'll see the description that has links to all my eBay store, Facebook, um, Instagram, my blog, etc. Probably most of this stuff I'm going to list on eBay in lots, but if there's something you're really interested in, email me sales at the creativecottage.net and we'll see if we can work something out. Um, my cat, Miss Patches, is here today. We'll see if I have to remove her from the desk or not. So my last video was this grandma's jewelry unboxing. It was filled with jewelry, and that's in a separate video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take her down. She's trying to attack the jewelry case. So today I've got a mixed lot of earrings. Probably 3/4 pierced and 1/4 clip-on earrings. So I'll probably do 2 or 3 lots, maybe all the clip-ons in one lot and all the pierced earrings in another. But if you reach out to me before I've had a chance to list them on eBay, I can cut you a deal because then I don't have to, give eBay that selling fee. They take out, I think, 15% for jewelry. It's a little crazy. So I think I'm going to do the pierced earrings first. I think there's around 13 pairs. The first pair are these little silver tone stars. I almost feel like they should say sheriff or something on there. No maker's mark. See, they clip on. Could use a good polishing. I'll put those up here. I got this little kind of selfie stick the other day at Five Below. You know, it's adjustable. You can put your camera or your smartphone there, and that's got this light, this rechargeable USB light, but it doesn't really add that much more light, so I don't know. Jury's still out on that one. I don't think I can tell any difference. Right, here's without that light. Does that add any light? I don't think so, unless you're right. Maybe a little bit. Okay, we'll see. Next pair, but now I don't have any good way to get my hands around it. Let's get in front of the camera. There we go. Next pair, clip-on earrings. This kind of antique-y silver tone. Almost has like a feeling like it's pewter. Here's what the back looks like. Could use a good cleaning. You know, this is a big lot of earrings that I won in a online auction, just all jumbled together in one bag. So these are kind of fun, kind of little coins, medallions. Next pair are these bright and shiny silver tone hoops with this little kind of texture. They've got that kind of finding. Again, you can wear these if you have pierced ears, but this is back when you didn't have pierced ears. That's a cool pair. I've got this pair of navy with silver tone, a navy cabochons. Here's what the back looks like. Yeah, it feels like acrylic. I don't think those are gemstones. Too bad. Could be lapis if it was real gemstone. Here's a pair of black enamel, gold tone, faux pearl clip-ons. Real cute. Really classic style. Jazz up your wardrobe. Here's what the back looks like. Let's see, I don't really need the necklace board in here today, do I? Can move this a bit over. There you go. Next pair are these kind of blue-gray little leaves with swirls. Here's what the back looks like. Real sweet. Oh no, earring overload. Then I've got another pair of navy and silver tone. These kind of look like little shields. Blue cab. Again, I think it's just acrylic. And it's very lightweight metal. Here's what the back looks like. And does everybody wear earrings? Do you wear a lot of earrings? I used to have double pierced ears and wore all kinds of earrings, but in the past few years, they've just started to bother me. So I don't wear earrings anymore. These are like pewter. They feel kind of like pewter. Silver tone, engraved metal. That is not a faux pearl. That's just the same color. It's also silver tone, just like a raised dot. Here's what the backs look like. Do these have a right way or wrong way? I guess you could wear them that way or... little crown. If you're feeling regal. And these feel like the same kind of metal. It's kind of like that pewter metal like the last pair was. Kind of the shield shape with a little engraving. It's like black enamel. Here's what the back looks like. Ooh, these are actually marked Express. Is that like Express Limited? Then we've got 4 more pairs in this clip back earring lot. They're all gold tone. So the first ones are kind of this mesh kind of little hoopies. Here's what the back looks like. These little things, what are these little safety things? I don't know if you can change those out. I think those start to get a little funky with age. Then we've got these really cool matte gold tone bows or crosses with these little rhinestones. Almost look like stars. It's a little bit of wear there. I think that's wear. There's a neat cleaning. Here's what the backs look like. Again, these parts, this little foamy part, I don't know if you can change that out. Those are fun. 2 more pairs to go and the clipped earring lot. Like I said, I'll be listing these 13, I think it's 13 pairs of clip-ons in a single lot on eBay, but on the off chance I don't get these listed right away and you see anything you're interested in, just reach out to me and make an offer and we'll see what we can do. This is matte gold tone hearts, little spiral design, kind of interesting looking, kind of chunky. Here's what the backs look like. And see how these don't have that little foamy part? So I guess you can just take the foamy part out of the earrings. I would, because they're kind of funky. And you could either wear the earrings like this without that little protector pad, or just replace them with new little protector pads. And the last pair of clip-on earrings are these lightweight, bright and shiny, kind of stars, flowers. Here's what the backs look like. These need a cleaning for sure. They're kind of smoochy looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 13 pairs of clip-on earrings coming to an eBay lot near you. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it as a buy it now or make me offer or as an auction. So that's to be determined. But it's already getting late tonight, so after I do this video, I don't think I'm going to take pictures of this stuff, but you never know. If I can't sleep. So I do have a section or 2 little sections of earrings that I think might be silver, sterling silver. So I'm going to set those aside, and I might not do this pierced earring lot right away, but I'm going to show you everything in the video and then make a determination on what I'm going to do. So the first pair of pierced earrings, these are, feels like shell, a little dolphin pattern and dyed blue. This one's kind of smoochy looking on the back. This one might go in my crafting lot. They're kind of interesting, but don't know. Then I got a pair of big gold tone hoops with yellow enamel. Little danglies, little flower at the top, post back. Yeah, none of these. Oh, that's not true. I think a couple pairs might be marked. These aren't marked. This is what they look on the back side. And again, nice. I started listing some earrings individually or in groups of like 3 or 4 pairs on eBay. I haven't really had any interest, so I'm thinking if I do these bigger lots at a good price, that way you have the option to either add them to your own collection, use them as gifts, or you could even resell. Just this listing individual or 2 or 3 pieces is taking a lot of time. You have to take all these pictures and all these separate listings. And, you know, unless it's a really, really special item, you know, like I have a Betsy Johnson necklace currently listed as an auction on eBay. But that has a little more value than some of these other items. So that's why I did that as a single listing. But I think the way to go, just because I'm getting so much stuff, is to just lot everything up and sell them in, you know, mixed jewelry lots. So this pair is kind of interesting, kind of a matte gold tone pictograph. I guess it's up to your interpretation what that is. Little French hooks with a little, looks like purpley bead, glass bead. And here's what they look like on the back. No maker's mark. And this next pair is gold tone, bright and shiny, kind of open work or cut work, kind of a hoop sort of earring on the post backs. And I think a couple of these earrings, the posts are missing the post back part. So I have to, you know, buy some of these to add to the ones that are missing the little post backs. So that's another reason why I probably won't list the pierced earrings right away. And what's next? Got these antique silver ones. Kind of similar to those two clip back ones that were kind of pewtery looking. Kind of a southwest pattern here on the little French hooks. And this is what the back looks like. The ear wires almost look like they could be sterling. I mean, they don't say they're sterling, but see how they're tarnished? Kind of gives me that sterling feel. But because it's just the ear wire, not the entire earring, I wouldn't, you know, change the price. Like I said, those are probably going into a lot. Then I've got a pair of bright and shiny silver tone hoops, just plain. But if you like silver colored jewelry, this pair goes with everything. It's got these little, it's not the lever back. What do you call this kind of finding? Flips up, goes in your ear, and then it locks in place. Let's see, usually you can hear it snap into place. Yeah, so that way you know it's nice and secure, won't fall out. These, I think, are faux pearls. I don't know. I don't think they're real pearls. But it's just on little leather or faux leather cord. Again, these little fish hooks are patina. They could be sterling silver, but yeah. And I've got these really tiny golden silver hoops with the it's all silver except for this little gold tone crisscross. And these pull apart. See, they hinge, and then you just snap it back in. Those are nice. And if you have double pierced ears or multiple pierced ears, you could kind of stack these together, you know, could wear these on the bottom and these on the top. That might be kind of cool. I used to do that. I used to have double pierced ears. Yeah, that one's good. This pair is one of the few pairs that is actually marked. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to see that. There we go. It's like ATIBRCH. I looked that up and it's not spelled as one word. It's ATI space BR space CH. I mean, these did come up on Google Lens. Maybe $8, $9, $10, but they're just silver tone. It's not silver, it's just silver tone and just clear and blue rhinestones. They're cute, but I'm gonna put them in the lot because, you know, $8 or $9 isn't that big a deal. These, on the other hand, these are marked. Let's see. France. And I did a Google Lens search and they popped up right away. It's France, porcelain, butterfly earrings. They're listed, and again, I have to check to see what things are actually selling for, but they're listed online for between $60 and $95. Yes. So these, after a little bit more research, I will be listing individually on eBay as either a buy it now or best offer price or in an auction. I really didn't think these are going to be anything because, like I said, they're not sterling silver and there's no gemstones, but I guess this brand or this style is collectible. They're kind of cool. They're butterflies. They're very stylistic butterflies. I don't know. Those might even be a keeper. I was watching one lady online, and she has some pieces that she really likes, but she knows she can't keep everything. So, what did she say? She's calling them catch and release. Like she would wear them for, a week or two or a month, and then she would clean them and list them online. So she kind of felt like she owned them for a little while, but she wasn't bankrupting herself because she wasn't keeping everything. So catch and release. Okay. Here's some kind of little blue post earrings. Yeah. Not plastic, and I don't think it's glass. So I think it's stone. It could be howlite or one of those stones that they dye to look like lapis or turquoisey. Gold tone rope. Here's what the back looks like. No maker's marks. But those are cool. I much prefer the either glass or the gemstones. Those plasticky ones sometimes are a little... And unfortunately, I used to do jewelry shows years ago, and I've got all these wooden display pieces left over. Fortunately, I didn't save any of the earring ones, so I have to figure out what I'm doing. I mean, this thing is okay, but this is more for like bracelets and pins. It'd just be kind of cool to have a regular earring display, so as I'm going through in the video and highlighting each pair, I could then hang them up, especially these dangly ones. I just think it's kind of cool. You can see what they really get a better idea of what they would look like when you're wearing them. Oops. Here's a pair that I need to get the earring backs for. They're little, what are these? Like gold tone paisley with little glass drops, amber, emerald, kind of red, and is that blue? Yeah. Those are neat. That's what they look like on the back. I'm going to go through a couple of these plasticky ones. Is plastic not the right term? Acrylic. These are gold tone with kind of orangey peach and navy blue plastic tabs on a fish hook or French hook ear wire. That's what they look like on the back. I mean, the acrylic does keep the weight down, because imagine if these were real stones, they could be quite heavy to wear. So I don't know. What do you think of plastic jewelry? I got a batch of necklaces that are all this acrylic stones, not even glass stones, and mixed feelings. I guess if it's vintage collectible jewelry, it doesn't matter what it's made out of. Yeah. Then I've got, oops, knocking everything around. I've got this pair, gold tone with kind of reddish copper enamel color. Is that better? On the fish hooks or French hook ear wires. And they got these little dangly, daggery things. Here's what they look like on the back. Ew. And then I've got these pinky. Oh, these might be, yeah, these are stones. That's something dyed, probably just plain, what, agate? And that looks like it could be shell, dyed shell, peachy pink and kind of fuchsia pink on the lever backs. And the lever backs and the wire could possibly be sterling. Because see how it has the patina to it? I think that's only possible in sterling. But these give me the look of somebody made these. They're handmade, so they just use components. You know, they got a ear wire, these little drops, and some silver wire and made them. So they don't have any maker's marks and they're not stamped silver or 925. Whee. Let's see. See, if I had an earring display or an earring rack, I could go here and I could put the dangles on that. Something you think about. This is another pair of acrylic beaded earrings, very lightweight. They kind of look like amber or carnelian, but they're just plastic on gold tone ear wires. What do you call these? Fish hooks or French hooks? Or either or. Is that an interchangeable term? Let me know in the comments. It's like, she keeps calling them fish hooks and they're French hooks, or that's not even a term. She just made that up. Oh, this pair needs repair. So, oh yeah, it's just a kind of a soldered on jump ring there. I can just put this back here, but I just need a pair of pliers to tighten it up. So that's an easy fix. So I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Kind of a matte gold tone or satin finish gold tone. Very lightweight piece. Feels a little cold. I initially was going to say that's acrylic, but doesn't that look like dyed howlite? You know, most turquoise. How do you tell if it's real turquoise? That gives me the look of howlite. Yeah, that's what the backs look like. So I will repair those before I put those in the earring lot. Easy fix. Here's a nice pair of gold tone hoops, kind of this double rope look, and the kind of lever back. Or no, this is that other finding that, see, it's got a little channel right there. And that fits into the channel and you can hear it click. That's how you know it's secure. Those are nice classic earrings. Wish I still wore earrings. Those are nice. I would keep those. This next pair is probably going into crafting. Gold tone metal, these little kind of bells with green enamel. It just looks like the green enamel is chipping off, flaking off in quite a few areas. That's what they look like in the back. Doesn't even have, yeah, see, did somebody do this painting? Because like the paint is everywhere. Did they come in green and somebody decided to add this green accents? I don't know. I think they're kind of cheesy looking, so I'm going to put those into a crafting lot. I mean, they're totally wearable. There's nothing wrong with them, but I don't know. They don't float my boat. And these are very lightweight, just little clear drop, little rondelle, little gold tone charm. The top of the ear wire has this little shell motif. Shell design. Let's go with that. Is this what they call the lever back finding? Hey, come back. And these are, yeah, glass bicone beads on kind of a black or gunmetal wire and lever back. This one looks bent. Can I straighten that out without snapping the wire? We'll see. Oops, get in the camera. Yep. Those are cute, but they're so tiny. I would, if I was still wearing earrings, I like them a little bit longer. A little more dangly, a little more bling. These are faux black pearl studs. That's what the back looks like. Could use a cleaning. Looks a bit dirty. When I first saw them, I thought, oh, maybe those are real pearls. And I was like, nope. If they're real pearls, I'd probably keep them myself. Even though I don't wear earrings. Here's some really nice silver tone with kind of a garnet color stones. That one needs an earring back. Here's what they look like in the back. Didn't see any markings. This really shiny silver metal, what is that, rhodium plated? But it's not sterling. But does the rhodium plating just last longer than a regular silver tone pot metal? Don't know. And these give me kind of a Brighton style. They're not marked. I looked all over, tried to find a marking. They've got this really cool finding. In the back, they're post, but instead of the traditional post back, it's got this little flippy dippy. I don't know what you call that. I guess that would keep them nice and secure on your ears. These might go into another lot. I've got a lot of what I'm calling the what's this chunky dude? Brighton. A lot of Brighton inspired jewelry. I got a bunch of rings and bracelets and maybe a pair of earrings. So I think I'm gonna put this pair on that lot and not in this other earring lot that I'm working on. Okay, now I've got some kind of animal themed earrings. Let's see if we can get through these really quickly. I've got a pair of bees, real cute, silver tone, black and yellow enamel. That's what they look like on the back. And then I've got a pair of cows. We have cows. I got dangly cows. Oh, and that cow's, they're mooning you. Mooning you. Yeah, just hematite color ear wires. These are, I think these are plastic. I don't think they're glass. It's just too funny. And I've got a pair of duckies, rubber duckies. Oh my God. These, yeah, they feel too lightweight. I think these are plastic also. Kind of, I don't know. Either that's silver that has tarnished or it's just a gunmetal color. And then I've got a Halloween themed ghost. Boo! kind of ivory off-white enamel, silver tone ear wires. Here's what the back looks like. This will be fun for Halloween. And not too many more to go. Here. Here's a little pair of clear rhinestones, gold tone, metal, very lightweight on the fishhook ear wires. Got some crosses. These are heavy. I mean, they're tiny, but they're heavy. They've got kind of got that Celtic look to them. And that's what they look like on the back. And then, give me a bee. You could wear these with the bee earrings. I need to get the little post backs for them. They're missing on both of them. Little gold tone beads with rhinestones. So if your first or last name starts with the B, or you just want to, give a shout out to the bees. Where'd those bees earrings go? Yeah. Cool. I'm flinging stuff around. This is a really sweet pair of little pale pink roses. I think they're ceramic. And a little gold tone filigree post earrings. Here's what they look like in the back. Real sweet. And here's, I think this is aluminum rose with faux pearls and rhinestones, clear and pink rhinestones. Also posts. Here's what they look like on the back. Running out of space. And they've got these little rhinestones. Oh, come on. You're not focusing. There you go. Look like in good shape. Not missing any stones. Here's what they look like on the back. Yeah, that one just wasn't closed all the way. These are that lever back finding. You just see these, you have to make sure you can't just go like that because it's loose. You have to push it in, and when you hear that snap, you know it's secure. And these are very simple little crystal balls, little crystal, single crystal bead with an AB coating on the silver tone fish hooks. Here's some rhinestone studs, gold tone metal. They're just hooked together. I'm just going to keep them like that so I don't lose them. These, I think, are plastic beads, acrylic beads. Kind of a sagey green, mossy green, little drops, silver tone wire, and silver tone lever backs. Lightweight, makes them comfortable to wear. Pretty. And then I think that's all I have left. These are, I think, are all sterling silver, so they will not be included in this lot. Once I have a chance to test them and confirm they are sterling, they might go into a smaller lot of just sterling earrings. And also, I guess if the ones that have stones, if it's sterling, there's a chance that instead of glass that the stones, it could actually be garnet or amethyst, etc. So I've been toying around with the idea of getting, what is it, the Presidium gem tester that I'm seeing a lot of the YouTubers using. It's like $250 to $300. It's kind of expensive. I'm only doing this as a part-time hobby right now. I have a full-time day job. Um, I haven't made a lot of sales so far. So I really can't justify getting the Presidium. I can justify getting the metal tester that comes in a little kit that's like $15-20. That's doable. Yeah, so anything like this that I think is sterling, I'm gonna just set to the side for now until I figure out what to do with it. Now these may or may not be sterling. They're not marked 925, but it's kind of giving me the vibe that it could be sterling. But looking at them now, that looks like glass. Yeah, that doesn't look like garnet. Garnet's like a darker red with like almost a brown tint to it. So I don't think those are garnet. But I'm going to put these to the side just to be safe. And then I've got these honkers. It's kind of like 3 little tiles of mother of pearl and this little metal kind of beadwork. This is the finding we've seen on some. See how it's got like a U channel and then the wire pushes down. These aren't marked, or I can't see any marked, but this is really giving me a tarnished silver vibe. I really think these could possibly be sterling silver. In which case, these could be worth something because it's quite heavy. So again, I'm going to put these aside to do further testing. These are little enamel and silver kind of shields or half shields. They're missing the ear wire. Oh no, that one is there. This one's missing the post back. There's no stamp on the back, but again, this looks like sterling to me. The way it's colored, the way it feels, it just looks like sterling silver that's starting to patina. So I'm going to put these in the side pile. And these honkers are marked Mexico 925. So again, I would test these to confirm it's sterling, but it looks like sterling, and this could be, what is that, vermeil? It's gold wash over sterling, and these are quite meaty and heavy. Yeah, I would even, no, I don't wear earrings. I was gonna say I would keep these, but so these are going into the pile to test. And then I've got 3 pairs of what I think are sterling silver with semi-precious gemstones. So again, if you're doing sterling silver, why would you do glass? It's usually like these could possibly be amber. These are not stamped, but they could be handmade. I've taken a couple of silversmithing classes. This looks more like something that somebody made. Yeah, maybe just made it for a gift so they didn't stamp them. So I would put these to the side to both test the metal to see if it's sterling, because see, it really gives me that sterling look. See how it's starting to patina. And then if I could ever afford the Presidium to test to see if these are glass or amethyst. And then the last 2, oh no, I lied. I've got a third little pair. So these little silver tone kind of Christmas stars that have little red and green tiny rhinestones. They didn't initially give me the feel of sterling, but maybe this is newer sterling. But they're marked on the back. Oh, you have to look at this under the magnifying lens. My jeweler's loop still hasn't arrived. I've got one on order. Yeah, it's got a bunch of marks. It says 925, but a couple of other things. So it could be 925 plated. Is that a thing? They just look kind of bright and shiny. But maybe it's just because it's newer. Newer sterling. They'll have to test those out. So I'll put those aside. And I have two pairs that are very similar. They're like the same style, but different colors. And they're both marked on the back. I don't know if I can get this to focus. Ooh, that's tiny. Let me look under my magnifying glass. $925 FAS? What is FAS? Does that mean it's just plated? Or is FAS the designer? Not sure. So I have to do more research on these. Kind of an amber colored stone, clear rhinestone. Or they could be semi-precious. Maybe topaz. Don't know. And the other ones are also marked 925 FAS. But these look too purple to be amethyst. So does that mean they're glass? Or is it like lab grown amethyst? Or it could be cubic zirconia. I mean, it could be real amethyst. I'm not going to say it's not. I know I was doing... have you ever heard of art clay silver or precious metal clay? It looks kind of like clay, but it's got fine silver in it. So when you fire the piece in the kiln, it burns off all the binders and you're left with 0.999% pure silver. And then you can set stones in it. I couldn't really afford real stones, so I was buying cubic zirconias, which I think are just as pretty. So that's why I don't know if this is glass or if it's cubic zirconia or if it's amethyst. To be determined. So here's my piles. Well, except for these, which I'm going to list on Amazon. Those were the France that I said that they're being listed for like $60 to $95 a pair. These other ones are going to go into my, test for sterling pile, test for your gemstone pile. And then I've got these two rows, the 13 clip-on earrings. I'll be listing those as a lot on eBay. And then, except for these, which I'm putting in that Brighton lot, I think all these other earrings will be bundled into a nice lot for eBay. So again, thank you for watching. If there's anything that you're really interested in, I don't really sell off of YouTube yet. This is only like my 5th or 6th video. I've only been doing YouTube videos and collecting costume jewelry for a few weeks now. But you can always reach out to me, sales@thecreativecottage.net, and we can get the conversation started, or leave me a comment at the end of this video and we'll see what we can do. Again, if you're not already subscribed to the Creative Cottage channel, please hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified anytime I do a new video. And again, thank you for watching and have a great day.